Hey, hi everyone. Thanks for coming to the show. Before we begin, let me share with you the disclaimer. Well, we just met yesterday. It was really fast, right? So today we have an update on what's going on, uh, based on our discussion yesterday. Okay. Now let me just show you my screen, and I remove myself first. Hold on now. Okay. Okay, there was a disclaimer. I'll just pause for a minute so that you can take a look at that disclaimer while I explain the details. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for reading the disclaimer. This is a almost daily event that we like to hold with you to give you the most updated information on market analysis, on currency pairs, FX, stocks, crypto, you name it. You have any comments or any questions or anything that you want us to go through with you, please leave it in the comments, right? We try to do a 15 to 30-minute show so that every day you are most updated to improve your trading. There's no grounds or any encouragement that we're providing for as a financial advice to your trading. There's no grounds for us to make that. So please do not hold us any responsible in any form of trading. Okay, thank you very much. Now, yesterday we mentioned about there's more than 500 pips of trades that we are looking at. Now, today the trades actually went up to that level. Now we need to really analyze whether it's still a great time for us to reconsider the trade so that we can still enter at ease. Let's go. Now, okay, the first trade that we mentioned yesterday was Euro US. As you can see, Euro US was keep dropping after our discussion, right? It drops to a new low and now it's just struggling on the area of support, if you can see here, right? So this is the area of support, right? So my take is that in this case, if Euro US were to drop at a low of 10750, then it will pose a very good opportunity for us to consider entering at this level. Now you may ask Lucas, it could dropping like a falling knife. Should we be even catching a falling knife? Yep, very good question. Over here, we only catch trades that are in major support resistance. We're not catching any trades in between. You see, over here is in between. We're not catching anything in between because we want to catch here. Why? Because it touches so many points here and then it starts to bounce off. Either it bounce from the top or it bounce from here goes up. So in this case, we are only interested to look at strategic level. So this is one area of support resistance, and this is another layer, right? So if you want to trade at this level, then your stop loss should be below this level or even below this level in this case. And we have already explained yesterday why we are interested to look at the short US dollar trade, right? The short US dollar trade. I will not explain to you. Please go and watch the video yesterday to understand why we keep emphasizing that the short US trade is going to benefit us in the longer term. All right. So this is Euro US. Now, I did not enter any Euro US trade at this moment because Euro US trade has not reached the level that we are interested in. Right. Now, let us look at US yen. Okay, US yen has entered in the level that I'm interested. That's why yesterday night after we spoke, right, I actually entered some of the US yen trade, right? Okay, as you can see now, this is H4. Let me zoom it out. The moment it touches, it came down. The moment it touches, it came down. Touches, came down, touches, came down. And this looks like very parabolic. It's very steep. So the chances of now struggling and then after it come down is still high, right? Unless it clearly breaks above this level and then it might go all the way up, and then you may want to look for opportunity when it's going up, comes down, and then buy, right? In this case, I'm putting my money on the sell side because it's near at the top of the resistance, right? I don't want to play be the hero and buy when you break off the resistance. So in this case, if you were to take a good look in 1 hour, okay, you see it kind of struggle. It goes up, cannot, comes down, goes up, tests again, it comes down. Do you see there's a slightly longer wick here, right? It goes up, it comes down, and then it goes up again, comes down. And the second time that it's going up, it didn't test, it didn't go beyond this previous high. So based on these signals and this cluster of candlesticks, really not a lot to begin with, then my take will be there's still good chance that it's going to come down, right? Okay, so this is my take. Now, because the risk reward ratio is very much, is a lot in comparison, because the stop loss that I informed you yesterday was 13820. Okay, so if you were to take the understanding of this trade, 1820, right, over here, right, there's a very good potential. You see, even 1.3, 1.2, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. See, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 kind of reward ratio in this case. So in this case, I rather go for a short trade than a long trade, because all I need to take is about 40 pips from here, 40 to 50 pips. There's a huge potential of risk reward ratio. Yeah. Okay, so this is a US yen trade. Anyway, although I'm in a loss right now, I'm still okay. All my risk is well controlled. In fact, I start entering US yen trade at about 136.89. And yesterday I entered 137.29, right? When I see that there's a drop. I think I explained that yesterday with you also, right? Okay. Now this morning when I wake up, I see that pound yen was already at its resistance, so I also entered a pound yen instead of adding to my US yen back. In fact, I wanted to add more to my US yen back, but I look at pound yen, there's more opportunity, so I added a bit more on pound yen instead, and everything's under control. If I were to lose, my loss is still restricted to the risk factor that I really set for. Okay. So no frills, no fear, everything is under control. I will not adjust my stop loss. You can see my stop loss is at 138.2, right? I may remove the stop loss and change to a hedge, right? I'm still toying at the idea. I need to look at the candlesticks, right? At this moment, I'm still pretty satisfied because as I explained, it went to the top, it comes down, and then it tried to test again, it didn't, right? So this cluster of candlestick patterns still very much in our favor, that there's a high chance it's coming down. All right. Now let us look at pound yen also. Let me share with you why I entered the trade. Okay. Let's look at H4. Okay, if you look at the extreme ends until this point, right, you see that this point, after that it drops, this point, it drops, right? Now, Now is the third time that it's testing. Do we have major news? No, we don't have major news. And we are still in favor of the US short. So US yen dropped, and then pound yen drops is very well correlated. That's why I chosen pound yen, because pound yen this morning actually went already at the top of the level. And I don't need to take a lot of stop loss. My stop loss is 172.11. So that's why I enter pound yen, right? One trade at 171.81. When it keep dropping, I enter another one at 171.62. So one is 0.06, the other one is 0.08. It's very well controlled. So it's okay, right? Nothing too frills about it. It's very straightforward trade, right? And then after that, it's starting to drop. It's starting to drop now. So I just let the trade play out, right? So this trade, most likely I'll take profit in the region of 170 and below, right? And this gives me 1 to 1.2. In fact, I can even aim a bit more here, which is 1 to 1.2, or even here, right? So let's see how the market take us to. Usually, when I look at take profit, yes, I have some specific targets of profit, but I may not take profit at the level because I don't want to underestimate the market capability in giving me the profit, right? But when you establish a lower high, that's where I might consider taking some profit. Now it's still establishing a higher high. Sorry, pardon me. This is a sell trade. If this is a sell trade, the trade is still going lower high. You see, it went up, it comes down, it dropped here, it goes up, it doesn't go above the previous high, and then it drops again. So this is the lowest high. It's very healthy. If it goes at a higher high, which means if this candlestick were to retrace and go up, it goes up above this previous candle, then that is a highest high, then I will be more wary about it. So currently this trade is still in a healthy zone. All right. Yeah. Now, so this is pound yen. If you are interested to enter any trade, right, pound yen is already off the high, but for US yen is still hovering around the high. So now, if what is a better option? The better option would be US yen in this occasion. Now let us see what's going on. There's a jump in some prices. Okay. Or there's a unemployment rate claims, right? The claims is better than expected, so lesser people claiming, right? And the Fed manufacturing ups in number. These are not really top tier numbers. So how it affect currency pair? Yes, it does affect. As you can see, the numbers released, you see that US dollar went up a fair bit, causing US yen jump up a bit, and causing gold went down a bit. But that's okay, right? These are not top tier. They will change the whole narrative. So I wouldn't really place a lot of emphasis on these two kind of short-term bursts of news. So this is pound yen. Now I want to share with you also on gold trade, right? As you can see, gold. Yeah, I mentioned yesterday, right? If you are entering the gold trade, I think at this moment it has presented itself touching the previous low, right? This congregation of points here, right? Let me draw. Yeah. Let me redraw the area. Yeah. Okay. So you see, it has touches many points here. Touches, rebounds, touches, rebound. Here, touches, rebounds about 30 US dollar. Touches, rebound all the way about 30 US dollar, right? So here, right, there's a good chance that it might rebound, goes up. All right. But now it seems like US dollar is still gaining a bit of strength. Don't be in a hurry, right? Keep observing, right? You have to wait till it drops here. you may want to consider when you drop here, turn to M5 and see whether it kind of stabilizes its drop. So currently you see it's dropping because of the news. So if M5, maybe 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, you come back, you already run for 5 to 6 candles, and then it just kind of bounce and it doesn't fall, then you know that will be a very good support zone that is already holding gold trade. Yeah, in this case, then then okay, then gold will be quite contained. Then you just need to make a decision whether this would be a good price for you, right? But I'm taking my stop loss at 1966. So if it goes to 1966, I'm out of the trade, right? I'll be out of the trade. See? So in this case, yeah, $3 more, I'll be out of the trade, right? So okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, I think I'll be out of US yen trade very soon. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't matter, right? If it keep going up, just let it go up. I'm not in a capacity to sell here because it looks like US dollar has kind of momentum. But I don't want to buy because I don't know how far extended it will run. But it looks like you have changed its type. Okay. Now let us look at US yen again. This looks a bit interesting. Okay. See, it's going up, right? It already blow off the previous. Okay, so we have to be very careful now, right? It's risky shorting. At this moment, it's very risky shorting. If my trades are SL stop out, I'll just let it stop out. Never fight with the market, right? Because I already decided this is a risk that I'm taking. Okay, so in this case, right, if it broke, then this will be the level. Okay, if you keep going up, then this will be the level, you see. All right, so be very careful. So if you break, the next level will be 139.9. So if you break above this level and keep going up, the next level I'll short it will be at 139 or 140 if it ever reaches there. I think this is pretty far-fetched. Okay, but in trading, anything can happen. Anything, okay? If it doesn't break so high, it falls down, right? Then this whole market structure will be changed, right? If it doesn't, if it break here, sustain break, and it comes down. Sustain break means the morning when the following day when we wake up, the 1 day candle stays above 138. Then that will be sustained break. Then it breaks, and then it comes down. All right, if it comes down 137.4, then I will buy. Okay, because the market structure has gone to a higher high. So which means now the trend has shifted tight, right? So we have to be very careful. But in the long term analysis of dollar short, I'm still in favor, okay, of US yen dropping. But even I'm in favor of the fundamental doesn't mean that I have to fight all the way. Let the trade go like 400, 500, 600 pips against me, then I'll cut loss. It's crazy for me to think that. Never. Don't do that. It's very risky. So I already fixed at 13820. If it just reaches, just cut. After I cut, then tomorrow will be a better hero, right? Then it goes 139.98 or 140. I'll short it, right? If it doesn't reach 140, it just go a bit more as standard 1385, 1389 or 139 something. After that, it falls back to 137.4, then I'll buy because the market structure have changed. Okay, because it breaks the previous high already. Okay, because this resistance is very powerful and it broken off. Okay, then the market structure has shifted. Okay, I hope that give you a better understanding. So we have to be very flexible when it comes to trading, right? At this kind of trade, you have to let go, you have to let go. No need to, fall in love with the trade. Now for gold, as I mentioned, now he's dropping, don't catch. Now is a period where you don't catch. You don't catch the falling knife. Right. As I say, you can go and observe the 5 minutes, but you don't need to really look at the trade. Look until your eyes go blur. You just go have your play with your children, read a book, watch a movie, do whatever you need, right? Then come back. Okay, maybe that's half an hour or 1 hour, whatever. Then when you come back, you see the M5 is hovering, right? Means it's sustained. Then you may consider, right, taking the risk. If not, then like in this case, I will cut my loss at 196. Yeah. Then I'll wait for the next level. You will be well supported at 1943. Okay, 1943. Looks like my US yen trade will be stop out, but that's okay. Okay, thank you very much. So this is the understanding. Yeah, my US yen trade will stop out. Okay, so I have a series of US yen trade, which is this. Okay, so 200, about 250 within my restructure. So I entered at 13729, 13729, and the other one 13689. So it stop out at 13820. Okay, well constructed stop loss. In this case, I will need to exit my pound yen trade also to be safe, because the momentum is becoming very strong now for US yen trade, so I wouldn't want to risk it. Yeah. Okay. I'm managing other trades in my other accounts also. Okay. Right. Okay. So this is done. This is a very good example to let everyone know. I think the market today reflected very well for learning for everybody, because market actually reverses big time over our trade. But that's okay. It happens once in a while. Then we just need to lose in confidence. Right. Then that's okay. Understood. Right. Thank you, the market, for this arrangement. Right. But the market structure is very clear now. So now if 138 and above can hold, right? 138 and above can hold, then it's very clear that 138 can hold. You go all the way to 140. So 140 will be a next very good candidate level for shorting, right? And it doesn't go, if you just go halfway and then bounce down, then the market structure, that means the market structure of US yen has really changed. Then you might want to consider buying US yen at 13740, right? So you see, the way that we trade, we are taking at the extreme ends. If you are taking at the extreme ends and the trade went against you, right, then that's okay, because the market has really chosen to take its path, extreme ends. We're not going to trade in between. It's very risky, right? Yes, thanks for the comment. Don't know. Short US trade means buy gold. Yes, short US trade means buy gold. And interestingly, gold doesn't drop as much, so it's still hovering right now. Okay, I will take loss at 1966 for gold. Okay, any other question? Any other question for Euro US, for US yen, and for gold, or any other currency pairs you want me to cover? Yeah, Euro US still have about 40 pips before it reaches the area that we want to trade. So at this moment, we just have to let it be, Let it be, let it be. Okay, let it be. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. So I will now convey my language and share in Mandarin. And thank you very much. The show every day that we have, almost every day, is an up-to-date market understanding to you, so that you can be equipped with the most up-to-date information, strategies, or any areas that you like to discuss with us. Okay, bear in mind this is not a financial advice. This is no way to encourage anyone in demonstration to follow the way that we trade. Okay, this is just for educational and for entertainment purpose. All right, thank you very much. 哎，大家好，今天又回到我们的每天分析的解说哦。今天我们来看一下盘，OK。那昨天我们跟大家分享了3个可交易的这个商品，就是美元、日元、欧元、美元，还有黄金哦。OK，主要现在的商机就围绕这3个。如果其他有其他的商机的呈现的话，我都会在每周的这个分析带给大家去好好的理解。那我们这里每天的沟通不是教唆任何人买入或卖出开仓后，然后也不是跟大家说你必须按照我们的方式来进行某种交易的方法，因为每个人都是有你一套的方法，只有市场才是你真正的老师，因为市场能够告诉你说，哎，你错了或者你对了，最直接的。就比如说昨天我的交易单刚刚已经止损了，市场告诉我说 Lucas 你错了，那我错了我就要赶紧止损，或者我做一个反向单来控制我的风险，因为风险可以是一个无底洞来的，如果我们不控制风险的话，那会越来越把自己陷入在一个很危险的情况底下 OK， 可能那时候喊爹喊娘都没办法帮助了，所以这里我们要非常理解。好，那事不宜迟，现在我们来一起沟通一下我们昨天所了解的一些交易我们先来看一看欧元对美元。好，那欧元对美元我们要关注的这个价位点数是在差不多 1.0753， 因为你看很清楚昨天也跟大家讲了 1.0753， 我们拿一天的图表来看。OK， 1.0753， 它这里碰到了，它回跌 OK， 这里接近了回跌，然后这里突破了再下来，然后再上来这边回跌，这边碰到了回升，所以如果这个现在的价位，现在价位是 1.0797 了，已经很低了它再跌下来这里 1.0750 的话，那这里我会考虑买入开仓 OK， 这里我会考虑买入开仓，那等它跌咯。可是我有些朋友说Lucas 你这里买入的时候它跌，你买的话你不是去抓一个正在下跌的匕首吗？对不对？这不是匕首这是手指，所以我没有在抓匕首。这有一句英文don't catch a falling knife， 对，这样的说法是对的 OK， 你不要去抓这个匕首，为什么？因为匕首你抓的话，你抓它的刀刃，你会割伤自己嘛。那可是我本身的交易现在为了更提升生活的水平跟素质，我现在很少每天就花时间1小时2小时这样盯盘，没有，所以现在很简单，就是把价位全部设立好，重要支撑主力，然后等到它叮叮响的时候就再回来看一看到底那个价位能不能够做交易。我发现这样子的交易模式会让我的生活更少压力，那我可以做更好的视频分享给大家，让大家对交易这回事会显得更简单一点 OK， 那当这个价位回归到这里的时候，我偶尔会看一下5分钟或1小时，看它有没有什么重要的新闻或者有什么情况它会不会一根蜡烛直接穿破，如果是穿破的话，那我不要进行这样的交易，我要看到它在这里把持住 OK， 那我看到的时候，有时候我可能15分钟或5分钟我会再回来，所以这些都是不一定跟着当时候市场的环境来去进一步理解的OK， 那基本上到这个价位的时候，我就要去花一点时间看一看盘，所以现在来说没关系我们让它跌咯 看一下等一下晚上会不会跌到这里如果跌到这里放到5分钟，看一下它有没有把持住。OK， 另外一种方法就是两种方法，我可以就是跟大家分享的，就是直接跌到这里 ，OK， 你就可以直接考虑买入开仓，或者跌到这里的时候，你给予自己差不多15到30分钟的时间，然后你回来看到5分钟有没有反弹，如果反弹了 OK， 你考虑买，如果没有反弹还有下跌，然后越跌越低 OK， 那就不要买，就大概这样子 OK。总之你就是要常常交易，那你交易久了这种感觉啊感受啊理解啊就比较顺，不然的话所有的东西都是纸上谈兵的，你来多少次听 Lucas 什么的解说都是纸上谈兵 OK， 所以你要多尝试多尝试，可是我这里不是叫说你一定要交易好，那欧元美元就这样子很简单，美元日元我给大家看一下，刚刚我止损了一个单两个单一个单两个单三个单，我止损了3个单我在136.89进仓，然后我也在137.29进仓 OK， 都是小单，总数起来就差不多0.31手而已，不多 OK， 所以这里就止损$250左右 OK。那为什么我会在这里进场呢？因为这个我昨天也解释了因为它这个区间你看这里跌下来，这里跌下来，这里跌下来，所以今天我看到1小时的时候，你看它试图要突破，没办法突破，跌下来，然后在这根蜡烛出现之前呢，它回升又没办法跌破，又下来，所以刚刚其实我还跟我的就是沟通英语的朋友们说，哎，我还是蛮有信心的，这个单子你看它没办法突破之前的前高，谁知道一说我真是嘴结果单跟这个蜡烛1小时的就直接突破了，那没有关系，你就让它突破如果它上升上升上升，下一个主力线就是在这里了，140。如果没到140，它在任何的这个空间里面开始摔下来的时候，回到137.48，我这里就要转卖到买了，因为它的整个市场结构已经换了，它每一次都是一个前高，你看突破了下来没办法跌破前低，又上升了，又下来没办法跌破前低，又上升了，下来一点点又没办法跌破前低，又上升了，所以这个市场架构已经是在上升的市场架构了，所以它等一下上升再回到来，如果明天或星期回到这个137.47的话，点4我就要考虑买入开仓了 OK， 这是一个短期的这个理解不过长期来看整体还是下跌了，你看这一波还是下跌了，所以我相信140不太好可以到达，不太好 Alright， 不太好可以到达，这个没有关系，市场是多变的，不管我这里怎么去推断，它只是一个纯粹的一个想法而已，你要让市场去走它要走的路，然后我们唯一能够控制的话，第一情绪，第二止损，就这样子。那你这两样东西控制好的话，你长期的收益是存在的因为我们这里是有技术的，什么技术呢？我们就是寻找比较强而有劲的支撑阻力线 OK， 那这里已经是强而有劲的阻力线了，它还够突破，就说这一波是比较有劲的有劲儿的，所以不要跟这种市场硬拼，你不知道这里会回到多少，所以我们也不要跟他拼，也不要做英雄 OK， 不然被市场当狗熊，所以 OK， 你知道市场环境已经变了，它上升就让它跌下来咯，它跌了碰到这里它反弹我才买入开仓，所以现在的市场环境已经换了，我要等到它要不就从这边下来我卖出 OK， 或是这里上升下来再反弹，只要它在这里反弹我就买入 OK， 所以这个策略已经换了， 所以我们要灵活的看待交易，要非常灵活，不然的话市场会把你当猪仔宰。OK，好，所以美元日元已经改变了它的一个方向哈。那我们来看，虽然整体的这个宏观来分析的话，这个美元是空头为多的，可是我们不能说哦，因为美元的空头，那我们就要扛单扛200点、300点、400点，那不是 Luke 是傻的吗？扛那么重的单，不是等亏损吗？No No 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 No，OK，所以我们就跟着它的动量来进行这样的方向的交易。OK，感谢感谢。好，那我们来看一下，今天我有交易这个英镑日元哈，我跟大家分享一下。那刚刚因为美元日元我止损被市场止损掉了，所以这个英镑日元我也手动的去砍掉，因为它这两个货币对它是相关货币对。如果美元日元持续上涨的话，英镑日元也难逃上涨的这个方向，所以与其让市场又让我止损，我自己手动平仓就好了。OK，那这里手动平仓就亏了$6左右而已，不多啊，所以就当它没亏，没赚没亏。那为什么我今天会交易这个英镑日元呢？我为什么会卖出开仓呢？我在这里跟大家解释一下哈，因为你看哈，在一天的图表里面，它这里碰到了，它跌下来，然后它这里碰到了，它又跌下来，所以这边已经是一个很重要的阻力线了哈，支撑sorry 阻力线了，所以碰到跌下来的可能性大，所以我在这里选择了卖出开仓。OK，可是现在因为美日在持续的上升，所以它也会带动英镑日元持续上升的可能性，所以这里我就不要跟市场硬拼了，就让它平仓掉。OK，所以这就是我这里的一个理解，不要跟市场拼，好不好？OK，说到这里，大家有什么要提问的吗？有没有？好，那我们今天先说到这里。那整体来看，美元日元的方向已经改变了，现在转为做多，所以美日如果上升到140的话，我会卖出开仓。如果这一波它上升到不懂多少点，砸下来137.4的话，那我会考虑买入开仓。OK，那黄金来说，对，我们还没有看黄金哦，我们现在看一下黄金，再花几分钟的时间看一看这个黄金。到底出现什么情况？所以黄金开始现在要跌破这个1966了，所以我止损就让它止损。那跌破1966的话，它可能会到1943，所以我会在1943这里考虑买入开仓。这个1943是一个强而有劲的支撑线了哦，看它能跌到，看它能不能够跌在这里。那如果不能够跌到这里的话，它开始反弹，那黄金现在也是转向短期卖出开仓的方向了。你看，已经形成一个低于前低的走势，低于前高的一个走势，低于前高。你看这里，它这里上升、下跌，然后要回升，可是又低于前高，现在又下跌。OK，那我们再看。如果它跌这里，再跌，没有碰到这个，它又回升到这里1975的话，那黄金还是可以短时段考虑卖出。不过这里我比较有自信的单子是在1943买入开仓。OK，如果回到1880哦，这里我要谢天谢地了。这个价位回到这个价位不容易哦。所以能够回的话，可以考虑买入开仓。OK，这就是今天的分享，大家有什么问题吗？好，那如果没问题的话，我们再安排时间及时的出现， 让你了解有什么商机我们可以进行交易的。好，那我们今天就分享到这里哦，记得持续的关注欧元、美元、美元、日元，还有黄金啦，谢谢你，Let's go。